Offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally won.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
A first down throw for Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
20.
I think the good offensive coordinators of the league now are looking at in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles.
Team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the right?
This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They go play action now. Jackson is caught and running for Graham. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's got his tight end on the corner right. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and 10
from the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as a really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Pollard. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. This one to Jarwin over the middle. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And Cooper's got a big game going. That's complete again. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. First down now, but that clock rolling. A able to hit his target layup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And again, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
To
Blake Jarwin there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Falcons take over 1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to let it go again. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Falcons 41.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Now Pollard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of a key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now the throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. This is Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cowboys.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with over 2 minutes remaining. We're all tied up at 24. You've got possession in your own territory, and it's 2nd and 4.
To Jimmy Graham.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson from the shotgun. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
On the pickup.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
He's across mid.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's taken down inside the 30. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. Set to go on 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
The 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Over the middle to Smith. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down.
Jackson will throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pick. Solid opening drive so far. Now can they cash in 1st and goal?
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts the defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. He's going to let one fly and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of
30. Three yards that time.
First down, Giants.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there, but it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again, Jones. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 17 yards out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Steve Smith there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Conversion is no good.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's second down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Taken in at the 22. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Third down and 10 yards.
On third down, Jones. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 20. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Now, they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And this is caught at the 8. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
3 at the 10-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. This will be caught at about the 5.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 4 yards out, as the Ravens push further out in front.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. He'll run it. They find some open field here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, 31 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pass complete here to Sanders. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Tate to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
And the Giants ready to come out now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And incomplete on the deep ball. They were trying to get it. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st down, New York.
Man open is board. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of
11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Giants, 1st down.
From the gun, Jones. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again, Jones. Finds his tight end, Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Jones throwing on 4th down. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. Carrier. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Giants 14. EA
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worry. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Okay. And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. It's caught on the right side, it's Smith. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Wassup sack.
Jimmy Graham. Touchdown of the game. There you have it. 3 play challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Sup. When you train a play dog or 2K.
Welcome. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with over a minute left. We're all tied up 13 apiece, but you have possession on your opponent's 8-yard line, and it's 4th and 2.
Later.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Second and 7 from the 20. Following the fumble recovery, Jackson, a slant to Jones. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a first down. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kwan Williams. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second and 7, Jackson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second and 7, Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. He's at the 50. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Well, unfortunately. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second and 7, Jackson flushed out right. And he fires one incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Richard.
To throw is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second and 7, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. Brady now on 1st down. And incomplete to open things up. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Uses the spin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good blocking there and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Buccaneers.
There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Brady now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Buccaneers 0.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 3rd down. Done. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They go for it on 3rd down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. The catch made by Miller. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. At the 20. Again, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line.
Gain of 14.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Brady to throw again, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Well, dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down now. It's done. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. First down, done. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a give right side. It's done. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the left side. Done. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down, Brady. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Letting one go deep here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at?
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about about yourselves.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run on first down. It's done. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Third down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.